in camp whose name none will ever know. Lost and discarded, raised on my own. Dreams of the stars kindle my desire to leave home with a trail of blazing fire. I scraped every credit for an old battered ship. Got a job hauling ore to Mars. The cargo was light and the credits were thin, but I set my course. I left the old world behind. I'm burning through the dark, casting off the weight of the world. No chains, no masters, no turning back. I'm chasing a life they said I'd never have. Yeah, I'm burning through the dark. The Freestar skies, they know my name, but the laws play a different game. Crimson fleet ghosts lurk in the void. They try to take your ship, your pride, your joy. In the endless dark, you learn to survive, move quick, or lose it all with every haul and every fight. When the black night says I can't survive, I push the throttle. Of the past, no chains, no masters, no turning back. I'm chasing a life they said I'd never have. Yeah, I'm burning through the dark. Got a story they tell of a dream that rose or a ship that fell. But my story won't fade into dust and stone. The stars are white and I ride alone. I'm burning through the dark. Cold can't spark through steel and struggle. I found my mark. I'm chasing a life they said I'd never have. Yeah, I'm burning through the dark, burning through the dark. And I ain't never looking back. Stars ahead, the night can't hold me down. Engines roaring, I'm leaving this ground. Burning through the dark. No change, no fears, more past to track. I ride the void and I'm never turning back. No masters, no turning back. Yeah, I'm still burning through the dark.
Greetings everybody. How's it going? Once again, I am back playing Mr. Thomas Magnum. And, you know, he deserves a theme song. What do you think? You know, he is Mr. Magnum.
Hiya. You've got potential. Just need to see a little more.
All right. That was the theme, man. All right. Let's talk to Emma.
Oh, you're back. How'd it go?
I did like 4 missions, but okay. Yes, the mission was a success.
Good. You did what I asked, so let's go meet the marshal. Follow me.
All right, Miss Wilcox, let's do this.
We're headquartered in the upper floors of the Rock, but we also have remote stations throughout Freestar collective space. Helps us to identify and respond to threats more quickly.
Uh-huh.
There are less than a dozen rangers at all.
Is there a reason you're going into the supply room?
Limited resources. Thank you. Respect us. This
Why did you walk into the supply room to talk to me?
and gates are every bit as important as your badge and your sidearm.
Alright. I just started to stream and I'm yawning? That's not good.
Excuse me. Marshal?
Emma, I take it you're here because you're satisfied that our new recruit can handle the job.
Seems capable enough, and we could use the help.
All right then. Step forward, recruit. Let me have a word with you. I've got just one question.
Just one?
Do you pledge to defend the people of the Freestar Collective, even if it means risking your own life? Good. Here, take these. You're now a Freestar Ranger deputy. I'm assigning you to Ranger Wilcox for some field training. Listen good to what she tells you. Welcome aboard, deputy.
Wish we could throw you a welcome party, but there's work to do. We got word from a farmer on Montera Luna. She says someone's trying to take her farm, and she's afraid she might be in danger. Well, most things do at the start. Doesn't mean they stay that way. That being said, best not to assume anything. Just try to keep an open mind. Grab any supplies you might need, and let's get going.
Alright, let's get moving then. Down the stairs.
New deputy, huh? Not bad.
Well, let's I'm gonna talk
We
to
got a lot of bars in the city, all class joints.
this guy to get the mission, and then I'll head off to Montero Luna.
Well, aren't you a keep? I gotta ask. Very noble. Rangers don't often get types like you. Just so you know, every post on the board was penned by yours truly. And we caught a break. Seems some of your missions are related. A puppet master type by the name of Tawny Adams was pulling the strings. And your work is flushed around. I figure, since you did the hard work already, you deserve the honors of dealing with her for good. That's the hope of Officer. She'll have company. So armor up, gear up, and probably bring a friend. I'd wish you good luck, but I expect luck's got nothing to do with it.
Okay, now I'm headed to Montero. Alright. Doop-a-doo again.
Ah, the new deputy. The mayor's all right. Always painting.
The Settled Systems News Network.
Well, I did a load order reconfigure because
Nobody's allowed outside.
a lot of the people didn't have clothes, like their clothes were missing, just their heads were floating and stuff. So whatever load order fix I just did fixed that problem, so that's good. And it just showed up just like this afternoon. It wasn't last night. So you okay, Jackson? My dog and cat just ran in here. Him chasing her, of course. It's okay, buddy. The storm's gone. It's been storming and raining here, and the dog's been upset. And it's the weather's calmed down, so I was playing with the cats. All right. Yeah, they're deciding to crawl around my desk, the cats. Oh, great. Hopefully nothing gets unplugged. Alright. What is this yawning stuff I'm doing?
This is Freestar Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship. Scan complete. You're clear to land.
Over here!
The Freestar Rangers. You have no...
I'm Ranger Emma Wilcox. My deputy and I are here to help. Now, tell us what happened.
I was out planting in the fields when I saw some men approaching. They look like soldiers with uniforms and weapons and such. They wanted to buy the farm. Didn't even ask if it was for sale. Their offer was so low, I told them right where they could stick it. They said they'd give me time to think about it, but if I didn't change my mind, I was gonna regret it. Then they left. Back behind the house are some canyons. They went that way. That place is dangerous. Steep slopes, narrow trails, rock slides, and all manner of hostile creatures, too. If you're going after those men, be careful. Oh, there's one other thing. They said they were the first. The first of what, I'm not sure. But there must be more of them coming.
Thank you, ma'am. That should be enough for us to find these men. All right, Deputy. Keep that weapon handy and your eyes sharp. Since these guys don't know we're after them, they're probably not making an effort to hide their tracks. Now, let's go. Several pairs by the look. Not too old.
All right.
Let's head down into the canyon and see if we can find more. Nice change of pace from Aquila City. When I was a kid, I used to love exploring and movie maps. Good eye, Deputy. Looks like we're heading in the right direction. Watch it! Let's just hope they're not perched up on these tiny walls, waiting to strike. Nice to get out under the sky. Grab some cover! You're a natural tracker. You smell that? my badge that's wood smoke from a campfire. Be ready.
You're right in that damn neighborhood.
The standoff at the bank ought to keep the marshal tied up for a while.
Wait. You mean that whole thing was a setup to keep the Rangers distracted?
That don't concern you. If the Rangers get in our way, then they get what they deserve. That's all you need to know. Now quit complaining and get back to your post.
We're gonna have some fun.
Well now, look who's here. Ms. Wagner called in the cavalry. Except it ain't much of a cavalry. I suggest you turn around and walk away while you still can. Is that so? Well, we're mighty comfortable right where we are. What's more, we've got numbers. Seems to me you're playing with a weak hand. So, got any last words I should try to remember? Oh, I think it does.
Hell yeah! Let's go! I'm not going down without we're moving! This is fast!
Damn, that was a lot rougher than I expected. Let's talk. Are you okay? Really? Guess you've led a pretty exciting life. Maybe the less I know about that, the better. Let's search the area. Maybe we can find something that explains what these guys were up to. Likewise. Let's have a look around. Let's search the area. See you. Find anything interesting? Let's see what we have here. Interesting. So, their ship was stolen from the Hope Tech factory. Whoever pulled that off must have been one hell of a shipjacker. Well, I guess someone really wants that farm bad. Speaking of which, let's get back there and let Miss Wagner know that she's safe. For now.
No sense in climbing through all those damn canyons again. Except I'm gonna have to jump over it to get there. All right.
What's the news? What happened? Did you find those men? Well, it's good to see you're all right then. They must have been crazy or desperate, trying to take on the Freestar Rangers. So who were they? And why do they want my farm? They say the Rangers always get their man, so to speak. I'm sure you'll figure it out. I can't thank you enough. I'd hate to be remembered as the wagoner who couldn't hold on to the farm that's been in the family for so long. Of course. All the same, I'm grateful.
If you have any more trouble, give us a call. We're in system, so it won't take long to get someone out here. All right, Deputy. Let's get back to the rock. We need to report this to the Marshal.
All right.
How can I be of service, Captain?
Why do you and Sarah like that corner? I don't understand. All right. Looks like I'm flying into the game screen title. All right. Doo-doo.
Nobody's allowed outside this.
A year or two back, I shared a drink with Ron Ho. That man can drink.
What's the story on Montero Luna?
That call we got from Wagoner Farm turned out to be a little more interesting than I was expecting. Some men were trying to run the Wagoners off their land. They tried to buy it first, but when that didn't work, they turned to threats. We confronted them, and unfortunately, it came to violence. None of them survived.
You helped someone in need and came back alive. That's a job well done. I agree. Until we see the whole picture, we won't know if Miss Wagner is truly safe. What did you make of these men who were trying to take the farm? If that's true, then someone must have hired them. Now, did you find anything that might give us a lead on why these men wanted the farm? All right. Says here the thief had help from someone inside Hope Tech. Ain't much to go on.
There's something else. They were dressed in Freestar militia uniforms. The unit badge was yellow on black with the number 1. Didn't you fight in the Colony War, Marshal? That sound familiar at all?
The 1st Cavalry. I was in that unit for a while. But it was disbanded decades ago. After the Battle of Nera. What was left of it, anyway. Hell, it's our only lead. The Hope Tech factory is in Hope Town on Polvo. Nia Kalu's our ranger stationed out there. She can introduce you to Ron Hope, the president of Hope Tech. He might be able to help you find the thief. Just make sure you stay on his good side. He's on the Council of Governors, and they're the ones we answer to. Good. The last thing I need is the Council breathing down my neck. This is your assignment now, Deputy. Work with the other Rangers. Find out what you can about those men on Montera Luna. Meantime, I'll look into a possible connection with the 1st Cavalry. Good hunting.
All right.
Nicely done.
Not everyone gets to say they work at the Rock.
Just making my way.
Hey, Deputy.
I actually met a guy who finished the Red Mile. He lost an eye in the process, but he did walk away with a pile of credits.
Hello.
I forgot to unload my inventory. I'm so encumbered constantly. Alright. Let's get this started. No, that's not meant to do. Why do I have so much aluminum? Holy crap, no wonder I'm heavy.
Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. Mayday! This is Freestar Ranger Nia Kalu. If anyone is hearing, system's failing. Help! I repeat, need help! This is... Alright, that's it. Welcome to Hopetown.
Ah, broke the leg again, huh?
Please tell me you're here to help, not to try and steal my ship. You need my help. I'd laugh if it didn't hurt so much. I was tracking a crew of outlaws that's been preying on merchant ships. Bastards got the drop on me. I ran them off, but they got a few good hits in. As you can see, I ain't in much shape to make repairs. Just patch her up enough to get to Hopetown. The rest can get fixed up there. Thanks. I owe you one. Thanks. That should get me home. You're right. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. But if they make it back to their hideout, I might never find them again. We can't let that happen. They look to be heading for Polville's moon Miatha. Good hunting.
Let's load that again.
Approaching ship, you've entered Freestar collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. Alright, that's it. Welcome to Hopetown.
take care of 80 other shifts. We don't want
It's great to see you. How is Mom?
Oh, same as usual. Okay, hello. Excuse me. A little desperate here. This is such a long shot.
Yes? What?
You here for commerce? Or another board? Some rules. Don't even think of them. No haggling. And I didn't start this way. So now I look, you may be thinking, lots of customers. What are you looking for?
I don't want to hear any complaints.
All right. I've got to take a quick break. See you in a little bit.
Don't know when it started, it's hard to say. My first mission board job, I think it's to blame. Clearing an outpost, a space of scum. Seemed like an easy start, but man, I was wrong. One locker turned to two crates turned into more. I said I'd be done in a minute, then I checked one more door. I'm a loot goblin now, yeah, I can't deny. Every fallen foe, every drawer I pry. Credits in the corners, weapons on the ground. If it's not nailed down, it's coming with me now. I tell myself I'm done, but I don't listen. There's always one more room I'm missing. Call it survival, call it the grind, but the loot's got a hold on my mind. Bodies lie silent by the airlock wall. Crimson fleet armor, still warm when they fall. Weapons I'll never use, food I don't need, but that scanner keeps humming like it's talking to me. My pack weighs a ton, but I shrug and grin. Say I'll sort it later as I load it in. I'm a loot goblin now, yeah, I can't deny. Every fallen foe, every drawer I pry. Critters in the corners, weapons on the ground. If it's not nailed down, it's coming with me now. I tell myself I'm done, but I don't listen. There's always one more room I'm missing. Call it survival, call it the grind, but the loot's got a hold on my mind. Crew rolls their eyes as the ramp won't close. Hands on their heads, watching my cargo grow. Folded arms waiting, engines complain. I drag one more crate in, like I don't see a thing. I call it good business, I call it staying alive. Out here you take what's left, or you don't survive. If I leave it on the floor, someone else will claim. So I carry all I can, and let the stars decide the blame. I'm a loot goblin now. cross that line. Ramp won't close, engine sigh. I tell myself just one last time. Hands are full, holds packed tight. Still I turn back like it calls my name. One more room, one more door, one more thing, one more score. One more room, one more door, one more score, one more score. One more room, one more door. Oh, one more score. Yeah, one more, just one more score.
You ever check out
You
the
made
prices
it.
at Trident?
Those outlaws didn't give you
could
too
buy
much
like a
trouble, I
fleet of
trust?
Hoptech ships for the same price.
Good. I'm sure it didn't hurt that I softened him up for you. You've got good timing. A courier just came in from Aquila. The Marshal sends his regards along with a briefing on your case. I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship theft. Nobody said a word to me about it. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready. If you need to take a little time first, feel free.
Other matters.
His office is upstairs. He's in a meeting, but it should be wrapping up. Come on.
We will call it. Thank you, Cassette.
I'm guessing the Marshal already told you this, but I'll say it anyway. Ron Hope isn't just the founder and president of Hope Tech. He's on the Council of Governors. The Council oversees the Freestar Rangers. I've spent a long time trying to build a good relationship with Hope. He comes on a little strong, but there's a lot to admire about the man. Everything you see around you, he built. Pretty much everyone in this town owes him for their livelihood. Can't begin to imagine the kind of pressure that must put on someone. All I'm saying is, try to show a little respect. All the way up. Is it just me, or does every executive in the settled systems have an office on the top floor? I guess being above everyone makes them feel like they're, well, above everyone.
Keep an eye on your valuables. If you can't
Contract
protect
with
your own,
scavengers.
you won't belong here.
That's a decision that's got to be made upstairs.
Talk to Elaine about the scavengers. It's not a bad idea, provided we get a good deal. And I don't mean a fair deal. I mean a good deal. Remember, it's not just our bottom line that matters. We're also responsible for the welfare of everyone in the factory. We look out for our people here, Burchett. That's a point of great personal pride.
Excuse me, Mr. Hope?
Well now, the Freestar Rangers. At last! Ah, Dan, good to see you. I think we're done here, Burchett.
Yes, sir.
This is the deputy I told you about.
Splendid. Splendid! It's a noble calling, being a Freestar Ranger. We certainly could use more of you. Let's get down to it, shall we? Time is money. I'm sure I don't have to tell you what an outrage it is to have a ship stolen right out of the factory. Justice must be done, and the sooner the better. That's good news. I'll send my people over to bring it home. Of course, that doesn't mean your work is done. I want the thief found and prosecuted to the full extent of the law. I'm sure I don't need to remind you of my position on the Council of Governors. Then, I trust that you know what I expect of you. Now, tell me that you've at least got a lead of some kind. Though what happened after the ship was taken doesn't concern me. What does concern me is making sure that this doesn't happen again. Well, I'm not sure I can be much help, but I'll answer whatever questions I can. Because I told them not to. If word got out, it would do irreparable harm to our image. I'm in fierce competition with other starship manufacturers. Any sign of weakness could be fatal. What's more, every starship thief in the settled systems would likely flock to Hopetown and start planning the next heist. What? Nonsense! We vet our people thoroughly here. HopeTech holds its employees to the very highest standards. Nevertheless, I suppose I could have Cosette conduct a thorough personnel review. Rest assured, if we turn up any evidence that one of our people was an accomplice, I'll let you know. We questioned everyone who was in the building when it happened, and not one person seems to have seen anything at all. Frankly, I think that's both highly unlikely and more than a little suspicious.
I'm sitting here talking with my mic off.
I can't deny there are times when the hangar is empty, so it's not inconceivable the thief could have slipped in unseen. No, nothing at all. It was just a standard HopeTech cargo holder. Not that it didn't have great value, mind you. HopeTech builds some of the most durable and reliable starships in the settled systems. Now, you can bet my ships last twice as long as anything Stroud Eklund makes. Very well. I need you to understand something, Deputy.
What is that?
This town is home to men, women, and children who depend on HopeTech for a living. I provide jobs that put food on their tables and a roof over their heads. It's a responsibility that I take very seriously. If word gets out about the stolen ship, my investors will lose trust, and my workers will pay the price. I can't allow that. I hope so.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope, but there's been a development.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
But sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
A breakthrough at last. Well, Deputy, it sounds like you'll be heading to Neon, which means I can get back to work. Remember what we discussed. My people are depending on you.
Hey, can I get a word? That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Still, at least you know where to pick up the trail. Let's hope. So, guess you're headed for Neon. There's a ranger station there. Name's Jalen Price. He's a little different than the rest of us. But Neon's a different kind of place. He should be able to help you out. Well, we've both got work to do. It was good to meet you, Deputy. Thanks again for helping me out up there. Yeah, the question of who helped the Starship thief is still an open one. Don't you worry. I'll keep an ear to the ground. You be careful in Neon.
We'd be dust except for the factory.
You walk the factory floor? It's impressive.
Local security handles most problems here. I only get involved with.
One hopes the best thing that happened to us. Hello.
This is Freestar Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship. All right, you're good. Welcome to Neon.
Want to challenge your instincts and hone those corporate skills? Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of today for our future tomorrow.
Frank Rennick's all in a twist because his robot got vandalized. We had a good laugh about it back at the station.
Hey, I don't care who you work for. You can't just... Oh, you're the rookie, aren't you? The one and only. Well, the Marshal's message said you were following a lead about a stolen ship. Truth is, a lot of stolen goods flow through here. But this city is real good at keeping its secrets. Even from us.
Excuse me. Forgot to mute.
Yeah, about that. This isn't Aquila City. The badge doesn't carry the same weight here. The people who run this place aren't overly concerned about the law. Our job is to keep the peace and make sure the violence doesn't get out of hand. The last thing anyone around here wants is some hotshot deputy looking in every dark corner. Ah, rookies. Your stolen ship would have had to land at the spaceport. If it was right off the factory floor, it would have stood out. There's a guy I know, Billy Clayton, does maintenance work around the city and keeps an eye on ship traffic for me. I'll introduce you, but don't expect a favor. Even if it doesn't cost credits, nothing in Neon is free. Come on.
I can't sleep with it because it's owned by a criminal.
That was pretty impressive how you volunteered to help out with the bank heist in Aquila City. Yeah, I read all the reports. I learned quickly that in Neon, staying informed and staying alive are closely linked. What stood out to me was that you didn't lose a single hostage. No wonder the Marshal tried to defeat you right away. If he hadn't, it would have made him look like a fool, having some random stranger step in and do the job he couldn't. Now, if someone tried to hold up a bank here, they'd be gunned down without a moment's hesitation. Hostages or not. There are two things you don't do in Neon. One, you don't mess with Bayou's money, and two, you don't take Aurora off-road. I need to impress that upon you. Because the fact that you think justice is absolute concerns you. Hey, Billy. Got a second?
What? Oh, it's you. Gave me a good scare. I thought you were one of Goodman's people.
Sure, far from it. Our new deputy here is working a case, and I thought you might be able to help. Take it away, rookie.
What do you need? A stolen Hope Tech ship, huh? Well, here's the thing. Neon's got no end of shipjackers. I see them come and go every day. It's tough for a guy to remember one from the other. You know what I mean? Credits ain't really what I need. There is something you can do for me. I can help you. But right now my life is in danger, and I haven't even done anything wrong. Freestar Rangers are supposed to protect the innocent, right? Then you need to hear this. It's about my brother. He died while still in debt to a syndicate loan shark by the name of Emmett Goodman. Now, Goodman's coming after me to collect. He says if I don't pay up, I'm a dead man. I swear it on my best set of written. Goodman's holed up in one of the warehouses on Ebbside. Place is locked up tight, but there's a guard who watches the door, and he's got the key.
I'll stay with Billy in case Goodman's men come to collect. You're not stupid enough to tangle with me.
Alrighty, let's get this next one done.
If the gangs can keep on killing each other, I just might have to.
Just looking out for you.
Private property. You'd better keep walking. This is private property. As long as you behave yourself and don't overstay your welcome, I don't see the harm in a quick visit.
It's okay, you're gonna die in about a couple minutes.
Well now, look here. Well now, always happy to have a visitor. Tell me, what brings you by, friend? Little light on credits, are you? It's awful kind of you to intervene on my behalf, but I think I have the matter well in hand. Thank you all the same for your concern. If you're attempting to appeal to my good nature, you're proceeding under a false premise. You see, in my line of work, it doesn't... What's your stake in this anyway? Well, I'm afraid that's just none of my concern. In that case, I'll consider the matter closed. You can tell Mr. Clayton he'll have no further trouble from me. As for you, well, I'm aware the Rangers have...
Time to do picking us off!
I'll take my 4,000 credits back.
Heads down till the rain stops! I'm done! Everyone to themselves!
Did I not kill somebody?
Gonna make an example out of you! Ooh!
You're gonna die. Not worth dying for this shit. Ah!
Not sure if those Varun zealots live in space.
Please help you get there. Fill out an application. But here, everyone.
And affordable. And with the crime rating only 16%. Your safety is also here.
Purchase a few credits. Our certified technicians will quickly and painlessly alter your physical makeup. It's time to see yourself.
Word is it? The Borealis, you know, the DJ? Well, she's moping around.
You've seen them release the time frame? Did you talk to Goodman?
Well, have you got any proof? When a ranger says they're gonna do something, they do it. Now start talking.
Okay. Time for me to keep my end of the bargain. The woman you're looking for is named Grace Early. Stealing ships is her line of work. She usually comes here to sell the goods. Rumor has it she just finished a job for some mercenary outfit. And she's been throwing money around, so must have paid well.
I know her. When she isn't out on a job, she's a regular at Madame Sauvage's. That's on the upper platform. I'll back you up.
Sure you will, buddy. Exit.
Sector. Now that's where the real money's
I ain't gonna stand around a Freestar Ranger and his... What are you? A sidekick or something? Well, I'm sure your mom is real proud. So how come I'm talking to the sidekick instead of the ranger?
This is the deputy's case.
Is that so? And you had to bring backup just for little old me? I'm flattered. Anyway, this ain't my first interrogation, so let's just get on with it. Aw, ain't you polite? I'm guessing this is the part where... That sound about right? Alright. So I jacked a ship. It was just a little fun. I didn't even keep it. It was a job. I turned it over to some men, and they took off for who knows where. End of story. Nothing I did put anyone in danger, okay? Look, they didn't tell me what they were gonna do. How was I supposed to know they were gonna go out?
You should have asked when you took the contract. If that woman had been killed, you'd be an accessory to murder. Did you think about that?
It's not that simple. Not happening. This isn't getting us anywhere. Maybe so. Is this really what we're doing? I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. Hey, don't get ahead of yourself. All right, fine. I was approached by a woman named Maya Cruz. Said she was a senior member of the First and that she had a job for me. She was working with someone inside Hope Tech and pitched me on the idea of jacking a ship right out of the factory. We were deep into planning the job when she had some kind of medical emergency. She said she needed surgery and would be in recovery for a long time. That was a few weeks ago. Haven't heard from her since. Not long after that, I got a message from a guy named Marco. He said he was the money man for the First, and he offered half up front. Never met him directly, though. It was always through intermediaries and using encrypted slates. Got the feeling he was paranoid as hell.
Do you have one of those encrypted slates on you right now?
Yeah. Here. Take it. I'm done with all this. Anything else you want to know? Works for me.
Next time you're at the Rock, you should give that encrypted slate to Ranger Alex Shadid. He's got a gift for cryptography. If anyone could crack that slate, it'll be him. I'm gonna head back. Good luck, Deputy.
Then I'm free to go. Hey, you don't need to tell me twice.
Hey. Talk to Ranger Shadid at the Rock. He should be able to help with that.
Yeah?
He was really the heart of it.
These rangers are some hard-blooded folk.
Hey, I wondered when you might come by. I'm Alex. Nia's report said you were heading for Neon? I've always wanted to go there. What did you think? What? You serious? Well, that's a first. I guess not everyone likes to have a good time. Speaking of which, on to business. So how'd it go? Turn up. Oh, come to daddy, my sweet little mystery slate. I see lots of coffee and late nights ahead. Now, if you get any more of these, bring them to me. It helps if I can compare different instances of the encryption they're using. Just look for me up here. I have no life, so I'm not usually hard to find. Oh, I will. I guarantee it.
Let's talk for a minute. Welcome back. Any luck finding out who stole that ship from Hope Tech? Glad you got a chance to meet him. Sounds like you're making real progress. Good. Stay focused on the task at hand and don't take your eye off the target. That's how a ranger should think. What did you learn from this starship thief? Now we're getting somewhere. Sounds like you've got a couple of new leads to follow up on. I have a guess who Marco might be. I served with Maya Cruz. She's a technical genius and an expert hacker. I can give you some background if you want it, or we can go straight to planning your next move. There was a mech driver in the 1st Cavalry named Marco Graziani. He came from money, and when the 1st Cav got a reputation as the top unit, he transferred in. Rumor was that bribes made it happen. Marco had a knack for getting hold of anything we needed. There was talk the family fortune came from smuggling, and I believe it. He had this dream to become a wealthy businessman when he got out. But I guess that got put on hold when they locked him up. They said she was a child prodigy, which probably explains her arrogance. Even so, she was fiercely loyal to Major Hull. I don't think she'd ever give him up. If you find her, don't expect her to cooperate. Like what? Most likely place would be the clinic. It's in Freestar collective space and provides the best medical services credits can buy. They also guarantee privacy, so it's an ideal place for someone trying to keep a low profile. Ranger Ben Armistead is posted there. I'll send him an update on the situation. Around the time he got out of jail, we started hearing Marco's name in circulation. Word is he's heading up a smuggling racket. Based on what you've learned, I'd presume he's funneling his ill-gotten gains to the 1st. Ranger Autumn McMillan is out at Red Mile right now, looking into the smuggling operation. I suggest you pool your resources. Just remember, that's outside Freestar collective space, so we've got no jurisdiction there. Guess we're done here. Welcome back. Glad you got a chance to meet him. Sounds like you're off to a good... What did you learn from the... Well done, Deputy. Sounds like you've got... I served with my... I can give you some background. Like what? Your priority is to gather... Just remember that your targets... In other words, you ain't gonna get a warm welcome. So be careful. Good hunting, Deputy.
Better this than being some dust wrangler.
Good to see you.
Your next stop wouldn't be the Gtrretings system, would it? Got a report of a distress call out there.
Okay, let's see.
Don't think System or the Rangers will help you if you get into trouble out here.
Wait! Don't shoot me! I didn't do anything wrong!
Excuse me? Wait a minute. Judging by the wide-eyed and clueless look on your face, I'm guessing you're the new deputy. Wonderful. Well, your timing couldn't be... I've spent weeks trying to crack... Yeah, well, you're here now, so we'll just have to make it work. I don't have time to catch you up, so you're gonna have to follow my lead. I'm about to meet with a contact. If you play your card, if you're ready, my contact... Wait a minute. Wonderful. Well, I've spent weeks trying to crack this. Yeah, well, I don't have time to... I'm about to meet with a... If you're ready, follow me.
It's not every day you meet someone known throughout the settled systems. But here I am.
You said you'd be alone.
Yeah, well, things changed.
Who are you? Is that so?
The deputy here is interested in meeting Marco to talk about that mercenary company he's been funding. Since part of that money is coming from his smuggling operation, we're working together.
So you're investigating the first? Why? Seems like a strange thing for a mercenary company to be doing.
I guess an introduction is in order. Difference is her crew stays out of Freestar Collect.
Except now he's looking to expand his operation. That's exactly what this meeting is about. Look, the bad news is, Marco's incredibly paranoid. The good news is...
But you're not gonna tell us yet.
I want the same thing you do. But like I said, getting one of the few people who can arrange...
May Divine. We've suspected for some time that Red Mile was a meeting place for smugglers. If she's in business with Marco, she won't give him...
My thinking exactly. I can tell you right, she wants runners. It's how she makes... Of course, people that...
Yeah, well, I'm not going out on the mile. That's a death sentence. There has to be another way.
You've been a ranger long enough that too many people know your face and your name. Runners attract a lot of attention. If someone recognizes you, and you, on the other hand, are just a
You don't have to do this. We'll find another way to get to Marco. All right. It's your call to make. If it's really as simple as asking, we'll wait here for you.
Thinking of running sometime?
Ah, a new face. I wonder, is this the face? My name is May. Never heard of it. Never heard of it? I don't even ask how that's possible. You're in for a treat. Brave contestant from all... I'm happy to answer any other questions you might have. In the meantime, please enjoy our world's famous hospitality. That is true, but Mr. Graziani values his privacy. What is your business with him, exactly? Yes, this is not unknown to me. His association with the First is troubling, to say the least, and that trouble could find its way here. It's been too long since we've had... Are you prepared to run? Good. Once you've begun. That's whatever... Now that we're clear enough. Good. Hi.
Well, that sucks. Let's start that again.
runs a tidy establishment. Let's keep it that way.
Get out of my face before I put him.
Congratulations, Runner. You have succeeded where most have failed. In fact, you seem none the worse for wear.
Warriors are driving all the business out of it.
Indeed you have, and in most impressive fashion. As promised, I'll set up your meeting with Marco. I'll dispatch a courier to let him know you're coming. Please take a moment to relax and enjoy our hospitality. I'll return shortly.
Guests.
Nothing quite like the excitement of a run.
You made it. You're back. Are you okay? Really? Either the Red Mile's reputation is exaggerated or you're just that good. Anyway, I'm relieved you made it through okay.
Why? Afraid you'd lose all that work you put into your smuggling investigation?
I wouldn't expect you to understand. All you see in people is what you can get from them. I'm glad, because that was an incredibly brave thing you did. And we need Rangers with that kind of courage. Also, I owe you an apology. I was pretty awful to you at first. I'm sorry about that. You're right. Let's focus on the job. Once you're on your way, I'll return to the Rock and let the Marshal know what's going on. Come home safe, Deputy. That's an order.
You always were the soft one, little sister.
Oh, go to hell. Or at least make yourself useful and get us some drinks.
I keep thinking the next round will live up to the legacy.
Time for me to keep my promise, Runner? You can find Marco on Kodos aboard his ship. I'd advise you not to keep him waiting. He is not exactly patient. Good. Travel safely, Runner. Should you ever crave the challenge of the mile again, it will be here, waiting for you. Yes?
Captain.
it started, it's hard to say. My first mission board job, I think it's to blame. Clearing an outpost, a space of scum. Seemed like an easy start, but man, I was wrong. One locker turned to two crates turned into more. I said I'd be done in a minute, then I checked one more door. I'm a loot goblin now, yeah, I can't deny. Every fallen foe, every drawer I pry. Credits in the corners, weapons on the ground. If it's not nailed down, it's coming with me now. I tell myself I'm done, but I don't listen. There's always one more room I'm missing. Call it survival, call it the grind, but the loot's got a hold on my mind. Bodies lie silent by the airlock wall. Crimson fleet armor, still warm when they fall. Weapons I'll never use, food I don't need, but that scanner keeps humming like it's talking to me. My pack weighs a ton, but I shrug and grin. Say I'll sort it later as I load it in. I'm a loot goblin now, yeah, I can't deny. Every fallen foe, every drawer I pry. Critters in the corners, weapons on the ground. If it's not nailed down, it's coming with me now. I tell myself I'm done, but I don't listen. There's always one more room I'm missing. Call it survival, call it the grind, but the loot's got a hold on my mind. Crew rolls their eyes as the ramp won't close. Hands on their heads, watching my cargo grow. Folded arms are waiting, engines complain. I drag one more crate in, like I don't see a thing. I call it good business, I call it staying alive. Out here you take what's left, or you don't survive. If I leave it on the floor, someone else will claim. So I carry all I can, and let the stars decide the blame. I'm a loot goblin now, just part of the run. Started out clean, now I'm weighing a ton. Every dead end moves got more than it lets on, and I know better by now than to leave it behind. Talk about changing, like I got the time, but that lock keeps calling, and I cross that line. Ramp won't close, engine sigh. I tell myself just one last time. Hands are full, holds packed tight. Still I turn back like it calls my name. One more room, one more door, one more thing, one more score. One more room, one more door, one more score, one more score. One more room, one more door. Oh, one more score. Yeah, one more, just one more score.
Captain Thomas. It is pleasant to see you.
You the runner? Boss is in the back.
This music is gonna put me to sleep.
Ah, the dulcet tones of classical piano.
Welcome. May's message didn't exactly make it clear why you wanted to meet with me. If you're looking for work, my organization is always in need of pilots and security personnel, willing to take risks. Ah, I see. You did well to find. Though I suppose we haven't exactly been keeping a low profile lately. Given the nature of the contract, a degree of exposure was always a risk, but a calculated one. To be honest, I think the Major is all but spoiling for a confrontation with the Rangers. Still, I confess, I'm a little disappointed that the Marshal sent a deputy instead of a full-fledged Ranger. I'm not sure you are grasping the situation here, Deputy. You are on my ship, outnumbered by my guards, who will kill you without hesitation. I'm a businessman. If you expect me to cooperate, I'm going to want something in return. I won't tell you everything. I do still have some loyalty to my unit. However, I can point you in the right direction. In exchange, I want the Rangers to let me operate with a free hand. I have a better idea. Instead, I tell you something you don't want to know. But you should. The Council of Governors is a group of greedy and corrupt liars who are using you and the other Rangers to protect their own interests. Do you really think they give a damn about the people of the Freestar Collective? Whatever road brought you here, your journey ends today.
Ma'am, I'm just a courier.
I understand that. I'm not.
Yeah? Got some trouble? Oh, now hold on a minute. You're the new deputy, ain't you? Yeah, the marshal's been sending out reports, keeping us all in the loop, and having some success, by the sound of it. Ben Armistead, pleased to meet you. Well, I guess that's the long and short of it. You're the newest member of the Rangers, and I'm the oldest. So, is one of them first mercenaries here at the clinic? Well, every ranger knows it's important to trust your instincts. No better place in the settled systems to get medical treatment. You can bet it beats anything them UC piglets got. Ironic, given they're the ones who built it. I know just the man who can help you. Right this way, deputy. Just between you and me, I ain't entirely sure why someone felt the need to station a ranger out here. I'm not much more than a glorified bodyguard for Dr. Darvish. She's the one in charge around here, and she's also on the Council of Governors. Most of the staff don't seem fond of the idea of me being here, but I ain't fond of them right back. Bunch of stuffy eggheads, if you ask me. Except Ari, that is. He's about the only one I can have a conversation with. Now, hey there, Ari. Working hard or hardly working?
Hey, Chief. A little more of the former than the latter. What brings you by?
Never a dull moment. The deputy here could use some help. Came looking for someone who might be a patient.
I'll see what I can do.
Well, I'll leave you in Mr. Miller's capable hands. You need anything else, I'll be in my office.
I'll try to help you, but our computer systems have been having some issues. Huh. Well, we don't give the patients free access. Still, it's worth keeping in mind. So who's the suspect you're at? Former soldier, huh? Yeah, they say war changes people forever. Makes me sad, the thought of soldiers who come home and don't fit in anymore. The name's not ringing any bells, but maybe we can approach this another way. Do you know what was wrong with her? That should help narrow things down. I can access the patient records from my terminal, assuming the database cooperates. Come on.
You know, if you go out there with no helmet on, your head will totally explode. True story.
Okay, finally, here we go. No matches found for a Maya.
Every new alien pathogen we discover, a little more job security. Gotta look on the bright side, right?
If Maya's here, then she's got to be using an alias. Which actually makes a lot of sense if she's a wanted woman. Yeah. Let me think for a second. All right, hang on. I know that we do have a few female patients. There's Candace, and then there's the Nakam. You're welcome to use the Ranger Station terminal. I'll enable admin access for you.
I couldn't tell you the last time I wasn't breathing recycled air.
Need to make sure those files are backed up.
I'm sure there's someone else that can help you.
Hope I can be useful to you.
Another day, another shift.
Don't make my job any harder.
Hey, what's going on?
Captain Thomas. Do you... Good day, Captain. Good day, Captain.
Heard your ship, Doc. If you are who I think you are, then you're here to bring me in. I had to warn you. I've had more than enough time to prepare for this. So either you leave... Now, I'll be burying what's left of you.
systems. System failure.
Well, what are you waiting for? Finish it. You might not think so now, but it's likely to end up... I've got maybe a few weeks to live, and you want to put an end... But if you want to... Well, how about a test? Rangers are known to be handy with a gun. But here's a problem you'll have to solve with your brain instead. I've encrypted this slate. Now get out of here.
Freestar space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. You're good to go.
Hey, Deputy.
Welcome to the Rock, I guess. It's really an honor to be able to help out.
Helga says I spend too much time at my terminal. He's probably right. Hey there, Deputy. Way I hear it, you've been keeping busy, Jump. How do you like the job so far? That's good to hear. So, what brings you by? Well, well, what do we have here? Well, this is new. Very interesting indeed. Having 2 of these should make the job go a lot faster. Double the data and all. I specialize in cryptography. A lot of smugglers use coded slates, so a Freestar Ranger's resident term. Helga says I specialize in cryptography. A lot of smugglers use coded slates, so it comes in handy.
I've been hauling freight